Okay, so now I already have my effects circle that is following my paddle tracker, and so that'll be my shape. But later on, now I'm going to put in my sports logo that I've put in all of my videos for this chapter, and I'm going to create my text and then use my this shape layer 2 as a mask for my text. Okay? So first things first, I'm just going to go to my sports logo and I'm going to bring it down here to my composition, right? And I'm just going to scrub across. And when it goes up like that, that's going to be an important signifier here. Okay, so right there, see how I'm just scrubbing to get to there? Because that's going to tell me um, when I'm going to actually show this circle that you see there. Um, And so right at that point, I'm going to go ahead and open up my effect and go to transform and turn on my opacity and change this to 0. Okay, and hit return so I see my keyframe. And then I'm going to go scrub ahead probably about a second in. So I'm going to do 229. And I could have typed it in, but I just moved my playhead. And I'm going to change this opacity to 100. Okay. Now, once I have done that, I'm going to later on copy this. But for now, what I'm going to do is minimize this. Go ahead. Notice how I clicked on that blank space. Go ahead now and click on my text tool and type in paddleboarding. I'm going to hit return boarding. Okay. So now you see how I get that move tool again? You always want to roll over till you see the move tool. So I have my move tool, but this is really big. So I'm going to select this text and I'm just going to reduce the size of it. So it's at 93. I'm going to change it to 92. I mean to 72. It is still a little big. I'm going to change it again to like 48. And that's not bad, but I'm going to take it down again to see if I can get what I want. And so I'm beginning to get what I want, but I'm going to go ahead and type in 40. And now I'm going to just sort of alter my, I don't need to do my kerning, but I want to do, see how I bring that up. So I'm using my set the leading to do that. Okay. So you can see I'm using a move tool within there. See how I roll down until I see the move icon so I can move things around. You can look at this here to see my settings. Yours don't have to be perfect like this, but the goal was to sort of center it in that circle and at least make it fit so it's not scrolled all out. Okay, so I have this now, and the truth is, if I want, I can go ahead and put those keyframes in. Um, since I'm here, I'm sort of inclined to do it. But I'll wait. I think well, I'm going to show it to you. So if I go to the effect layer again and I click on these two, the opacities, and I go up to edit and I copy and I go to my paddleboard. Let me just pull this again because I wanted to put it in the right spot. So I just copied those two keyframes. I'm going to put my playhead right over the first one and open up my paddle. So with that selected, I'm just going to go paste. So what happens is paddle then put those same keyframes here for me on my opacity. And keep in mind that you can also right click. I've selected them both and do easy ease. Easy ease will look nice on these. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay. Um, keyframe assistant and then easy ease. Okay. So now I have my paddle boarding text and I have this um, great shape layer 2. I'm going to unlock it and I'm going to put it on top. Okay. And so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to go back to my paddleboarding text and I'm going to select Alpha Matte Shape Layer 2. Okay. And I'm actually going to, now that I have that just like this is good. This is what I wanted. But I'm actually going to change the name here. And again, I'm going to right click and hit rename. And I'll put mask text and hit return. I'm just going to go to my original one to make sure I put the correct text mask. So what did I do? I put mask text. So I'm going to rename it just so that everybody has the same thing. So I'll call it text mask instead of mask text. Okay, so now at this point, I have my shape, which is my circle. It won't come in until my logo goes up to the top. And I have my text, which also won't come in until my text is at the top. And I have a mask for the text too. So let's see what happens. So as I scrub across, you see the logo coming in, you see the logo going up, and as the logo goes up, then you see the circle, and you see the moving of that text. So not only coming in, but moving around because I have the mask and I have it on the track matte, that alpha. So that becomes very important. Okay. So if you got through all of that, yippee-yay, you did a great job. You should be patting yourself on the back going, yeah. All right. You can also watch this video a few more times if you need to, or of course, just talk to me.